The chronic disease rates in this country are astounding. If you think about 4 in 10 adults in the United States have at least one chronic disease. 42% have 2 or more, and shockingly, 12% have 5 or more. 5 of the top 10 leading causes of death in the United States are actually linked to preventable chronic disease. One of the best ways you can prevent it is by what you're eating. I spend a lot more money on good food because for me, it's an investment in my health. I don't take any pharmaceuticals. I'm 61 years old. I'm really healthy. I don't get sick. And I think a lot of it has to do with the way that I live, the good food, the non-toxic household products, the holistic lifestyle. And when you think about the fact that 90% of the United States annual $4.1 trillion healthcare budget goes to treating chronic illness and mental health issues, we have a big problem. Unfortunately, this is the norm, but the good news is it's preventable and oftentimes reversible. My great Aunt Jojo was a huge inspiration of mine. She used to grow most of her own food and she would trade for things that she didn't have, like chickens. And I will never forget the taste of her beefsteak tomatoes with a little bit of salt. And my stepfather, Ron, the chef, he was growing a lot of his own food. He'd be cooking a meal and he'd pop out to the garden and grab some herbs or pick some vegetables and prepare them right at that moment. It was so incredibly delicious. I learned how to cook at the age of 8, and I've been cooking from scratch ever since. It's a life skill. So, all of this to say, growing your own food is an amazing skill to have and probably will become even a more important skill to have as things progress around the world.